you're going locks. I be creeping through your block. See all the holes in your strategy. I break it down like some. Your team like some in the box. Got your chick in my spot. She want. I'm a bad boy. I just crashed.
What's up, everybody? This is the Professor. You're watching 2K TV.
Welcome to this special summer edition of NBA 2K TV. I'm Chris Manning here at the 2K studios.
And I'm Alexis Morgan from sunny Las Vegas at Summer League. And it's a very special Summer League because it is NBA 2K23 Summer League. We caught up with some fans and, of course,
we're the land of the...
They gon' know me as legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. If you the competition, you gon' get buried. I don't cheat on the game, we getting married. They gon' know me as legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. Ain't no option, ain't no secondary. I just throw it out like a Hail Mary. Legendary.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. And from the sideline, and for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has shown.
David, he clearly is a special talent, and his resume shows it. Thank you. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Joel Embiid, and it's Young in at the point guard. And for the Clippers, outside the wings are George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point. And both teams tonight, Greg, can go deep into their benches. It seems like a growing trend.
Yeah, I think teams are digging deeper more than ever before, and even getting into two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys.
I love the effort there. An undersized forward who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Leonard against Tatum to the inside. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Tatum.
What a scary sight. Joel Embiid with all that momentum taking it to the hoop, looking like a freight train.
Jackson misses. And Embiid has got the ball here for Boston. It's a three-point game. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
And it's Leonard, top of the key. Beyond the arc. And Marcus Morris with the three. He's got 5.
Well, you see the improvement in terms of high-level playmaking, a great understanding of all the offensive scheme that Kawhi Leonard possesses.
Young for 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
And here's Leonard. Last time, 14 points for him. A three-pointer, no good. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Outside Tatum. To the middle. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two players.
And Boston has possession. Jackson against Young. Zubac kicks to Leonard. Back to Zubac. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Rebound Boston. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
Yeah, this one will be for sure. Interconference matchups are always pretty fascinating just because of timing on scouting and how often you watch teams like this affect some of the unpredictability of the East-West battle.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor. And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
George against Brown. Just 5 on the clock. A shot. And it's George missing. And with Paul George in his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor. This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Robert Covington's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Marcus Morris. Powell, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Mann subbed in for Jackson. George with no one around. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Well, that's Paul George's game. Most accurate when somebody's feeding him and he's got his feet set.
Dinwiddie outside. That 3 off the mark. Clippers trail by 8. Powell for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, we love when great offensive players get in a scoring rhythm, but Paul George right now in a great passing rhythm tonight.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Los Angeles making a switch here. Coffey's checked in. Powell with it. 8 points his last outing. To the wing on the left. Mann passes to Covington. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game. That sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Williams against Powell. Over Smart. And it comes off the front of the rim. Celtics leading by 5. Swiped away. And now the Clippers on the break. Knocked away. Stolen by Smart. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
Here's Mann. Plays it up and banks it in.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Smart. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Mann passes to Covington. Passes it to Mann. Now here's Powell. Shot clock at 6. Driving in over Horford. Al Horford with the rebound.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Boston on top. They finish off the first quarter with a massive. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. We've got Tyler Hero. Also, Marcus Smart is out there. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his play on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. PA, thank you. Smart misses.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Now, here's Kennard. He's covered closely, and the basket is good. Kennard's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Pass to Strus. Celtics passing it around. And here is Hero. The pass to Strus. Here's Smart. No good with the triple.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first two shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
To the left side wing. Man passes to Kennard. Shoots over Hero. Kennard's shot is off. Boston leading by 8. Here's Smart. Boston again missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter.
And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, his patience and precision as a playmaker.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston. And the assist totals show how far Smart has come.
Averaging around 3 dimes a year at the start of his career. He's now doubling that effort when given the minutes. Good sign for him and this team.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. And it's the Clippers' ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. Jackson looking it over. Leonard kicks to Jackson. Zubac trying to break loose. Jackson misses. Boston leading by 4. Now Tatum. His last outing, he had 8 points. Down low, Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
Tatum against Leonard. Jackson from long range. Here's Zubac. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Embiid. Tatum against Leonard. Outside Tatum. Pass to Embiid. Outside Tatum. Brown outside. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
3-point basket.
Tatum's got 5 assists in the game.
And that's just tremendous confidence from Brown. Going up with the shot right away and giving the D no time to react.
The shot by George, no good.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hit all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at trying to balance things out.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Powell's checked in. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Boston. Passes it to Leonard. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Here's Tatum. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Tatum's got the lead up to 13 now for the Celtics. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Kicks to George. And he drives in. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Brown against Powell. Pass to Leonard. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Kuzma. No good off the back of the rim.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
They get it back. The kick out to Young. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum passes to Williams. And it's sent back by Leonard.
Let this be a reminder, when you're going up for a shot, it's always important to know where Kawhi Leonard may be lurking.
And here's Boston. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. To the paint. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. The pass to Powell. And George kicks to Jackson. 16 feet away.
And you know what helps Williams defensively? He just keeps moving his feet. And he has such...
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome. Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. He had 9 points and 1 assist. And taking a look at the Celtics, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, they killed it on the glass, and they did it with high-level fundamentals, blocking out, maintaining position, and going up strong to the basket. If they board like that in the second half.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show, the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
The guard spots filled by Jackson and George. Leonard and Morris are up in the forward positions. And it's Zubats in at center. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Brown, good.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Here's Jackson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Count it, good.
And with the defender draped all over him, Jackson has that strength to fight through the contact.
Tatum against Leonard. And here's Young from the arc. Kept alive. Out to Kuzma. Fires for 3. And Young with the basket on the assist by Kuzma. Young's got 12 points in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Inside. And the dunk by Zubats.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Young's shot is off. Clippers trail by 18. And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with. Incredibly strong for his position.
And it helps him finish through contact on offense. And it also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
And the Clippers call time here. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Free throw line jump shot, and he overshot that one, missing. Celtics leading by 18. Hero from long range. Batum grabs the miss. Clippers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Coffey. Fades back. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And for a big man, Embiid sees the floor as well as any big. Recognizes when one of his guys has an opening for a shot.
Down low. Here's Batum. And it's sent back by Horford. They get it back. Here's Covington from down in the low post. It goes. Covington's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
Didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now, here's Kennard. Right now averaging about 5 points a game. To the middle. Here's Batum. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Nice ball movement by Boston. And that one drops. Embiid's got 6 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Mann passes to Covington. Here's the three. Knocks down the 3-ball. Covington's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Does so much for his team's spacing. Opponents have to respect Covington's deep ball.
Hero from long range drills the 3-pointer. And the Celtics lead by 20.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the third. Pass to Horford from deep 3-point range. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Coffey, guarded by Horford, and it's sent back by Horford.
Well, a level of engagement that Horford brings on the defensive end every night is impressive. Terrific block there.
And now the Clippers on the break. Here's Mann. Count that one. Mann's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the 3-point shot.
Clippers trail by 18. Covington in the corner from downtown, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Covington knocking one down and showing some confidence in his ability.
And here is Hero. He's got 8. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. Takes the 3. And Tyler Hero hits the 3. Hero's got 8 points here in this quarter.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Man. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Hero kicks to Dinwiddie. From deep. No good there. And so it's the Boston Celtics holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping it. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. On the court right now for the Celtics. Outside, the wings are Smart and Brown. Embiid is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Young in at the point guard position.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
And here's Young from the arc. Good on the three-point shot. And the Celtics lead by 20.
Well, he's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
Knocks it loose. Leonard with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. Jackson passes to Leonard. Over Young. Powell. And it's put back in by Powell.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
Timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Zubats is checked in for Norman Powell. Robert Williams is checked in for Boston. Jason Tatum comes in for Marcus Smart.
You know, I know they want to make Williams a stretch 4 or 5, but the mid-range jumper at present is still where he's most comfortable.
To the inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Tatum passes to Williams. Shoots over Zubats. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Here's Jackson. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Tatum looking around. Up top, Kuzma. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 18. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Driving to the basket. A second chance effort. And the rejection by Tatum. To the paint. Looking for Young. He gets it there. Kuzma passes to Young. The Celtics working the ball around now. And that one is off. The Clippers go the other way with it. And the pass to Leonard. Down low. Here's George. And Boston with the rebound. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Jackson down low, working on Williams. Brown with it. Leonard picks him up. And it's Brown missing.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Here's Jackson. Kicks it out to Leonard. Fires from deep. Nailed from three-point land. Leonard's got 6 points in the quarter.
This offense just looks so different when Kawhi Leonard is on the floor and when he's knocking down shots like this.
Here's George. 2 minutes. Three-pointer. Jackson has the open look. Off target from outside. Celtics leading by 17. Pass to Williams. Outside Tatum. 1:39 left in the fourth. Offensive rebound. Williams kicks to Kuzma. There's Brown with the three. Boston, no good that time either.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Celtics.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was.
For Jason Tatum.
Now, serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
A nice shot by Tatum.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Jackson down low, defended by Young. Here's Zubac, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
At this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
The consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Leonard against Tatum. And here's Brown outside. Yep, it's good.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Trey, you guys had a look in your eyes tonight, so how satisfying was this win?
I mean, it feels great. It feels great getting a win. At the end of the day, I mean, I'm just here to help my team win, whoever we're playing against, and that's all I care about.
Well, you all certainly did what you had to get this win, man. Congratulations.
David, thank you.